guys, Professor Ram here. I wanted to show you guys a couple of more exercises and drills you could do at home during this awful time. I just wanted to show you a few things you can do to increase your upper body strength, especially if you're a beginner and you have never really enjoyed doing push-ups. I mean, push-ups are good and they're okay if you know how to do them right, and you can kind of do a little variation on how you do your push-ups. So I'm going to show you a couple of different ways that I like to do push-ups, and I'm also going to show you like a couple of drills you could do at home with like your couch or a chair, something that you know will remain stable, or even off a wall, as long as you don't make too much noise. If you live in an apartment, your neighbors will probably complain. If you live in a home, hey, all the better. But just going to show you a few things that you can do to keep in shape. Let's take a quick look at some of the different variations that I like to do on the upper body stuff. Okay? Hey guys. So, I'm kidding. I'm going to show you a position for a push-up that you can do. You can do the classic one where your toes are on the floor and your hands are on the floor. You can do it off your knees. Whatever's comfortable for you, you go ahead and do that, because you're gradually going to increase your strength level with these type of push-ups. Now, generally, when I do push-ups, I like to keep my hands close to my chest, right? Everything kind of tight. Also, my hands and my shoulders need to be in the same line, straight down, right? So here, if you can see, my hands are close to my chest, my elbows are tucked, touching my rib cage, and here, right, everything is tight. Everything is tight. Everything is like compact. I don't have the classic push-up where everybody puts their hands out and their elbows are flaring out. That's not a really good push-up. That's actually gradually, you're supposed to get to that way, right? You kind of start inside and you work your way out on a push-up, right? But generally you want to build this little box first, and then when you can do 10 or 20 straight without getting really tired, then you open up the distance between your hands as far as you can go out. That's how you develop strength in your arms, shoulders, chest, everywhere else. But this, the little compact one, is kind of what you want to do. So you want everything nice and tight, right? Hands close to your chest, elbows tight to your rib cage. You can look straight ahead or you can look at the floor, whatever's comfortable for you. Now, I said you can do this off your knees, but I prefer to do them with my feet close together and my toes, everything together, right? So you just kind of push straight up. Just go straight up and down. One. Make sure your chest and your whole body touches the floor. Just down and up, down and up. Now, if that's too hard, try 10. Try 15, 20, or even 5 if you can do straight without getting tired. But generally you want to increase every time you do them. So if your first workout session, with including the other video with all the stuff that I showed you before, if you want to combine the two, that's great, right? You could start at 5, right? Every day for a week. 5, 5, 5. Then the following week, 10, then 15, then 20. And see how much you can build up from when you started. And you'll see a gradual increase in your strength level. Another way to do a push-up, right, is technically not a push-up. It's more like just a plank holding yourself up. This is an easy one. I do this in the kids class. It's very simple. Kids are strong, right? So pretty much you just hold your body up. Now again, you can do it off your knees, but I would much rather for this one to be in regular push-up position. Now again, remember, your hand and your shoulder straight line. Don't be like this. Don't be like this. Make sure it's in a straight line. Everything lines up, right? Now from here, real simple. You're just going to touch your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4. And shift your weight, right? Shift your weight to the side that you're touching so you don't fall. And also, increase strength, right? You can do like 20 of these or 30. These are much easier than your average push-up, right? That's another thing you can do. Another one I like to do and I like to show often in class to build strength, right, is where you drop to a plank and then you come up to a push-up position. I think planks are done with your elbows down, right? But we're going to do is we're going to go to the push-up position here, and then we're going to drop to our forearm and elbow, boom, then drop to the other side, then back up. That's one set. So 1, 2, 3. Now you can go ahead and put a blanket down or a towel, whatever you need to do, just make sure you're comfortable, right? So forearm, forearm, then pop back up on your hands. That's one set. That's two. Eventually, you want to just kind of roll into it, right? Just rotate your body, right? Just kind of dive into it, flow with it. That's another way you can do a push-up. Push-ups, again, are to build upper body strength. Some of you really don't have the time to have built your upper body strength because you work, or your mom, your dad, pretty much doing stuff that regular folk do. So try these few upper body push-up positions to help you increase your strength. Now let's go into the drills for Jiu Jitsu. Okay guys, this one, you can use a couch, you can do them off the wall. Just make sure it's something sturdy that won't move while you're moving. So we're gonna start on our sides, right? Just like this. If you can see, I'm on my shoulder, on my hip, everything is on my side. I'm facing in one direction. The top leg is gonna be on the top part of the couch, as high as you can, not really here, but more on the cushion, right? The bottom one, this part of your shoelaces of your foot go on the bottom part of the couch, right? So you're kind of crossed. You're kind of crossed. From here, my hands also touch the couch. From here, I'm gonna take the bottom leg one and I'm gonna rotate and lift my butt off the ground and step so I'm facing in the opposite direction in the exact same position. Also, my fingers are always gonna be able to touch. I should always be bent on my side here, fingertips touching the couch and feet touching the couch. So I have 4 points of contact. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So again, I'm gonna take the bottom leg first. This one stays here for support. I'm going to rotate, lift my butt off the ground and step on the couch cushion here. And now I'm in the opposite direction facing my yard. Such a nice day, right? Touch the couch, rotate over, 1. So it's like you're walking. 2, right? Look, rotate, lift the butt, touch, rotate, lift the butt, touch. Now this might be goofy as hell, but this helps with your hip motion, and also this is part of some drilling in Jiu Jitsu and some techniques that we use, right? If you don't have a couch, you're also able to do this just using the floor, except it's a little bit of a variation, a little alteration, right? So with this one, you use the floor. You're gonna turn to the side again, and look, your knee touches the floor. You're gonna step over your own leg, and then you're gonna center yourself out. Then you're gonna go to the side. Hey, my steps. Step over, center. Right? Just go over your own foot, and if you start moving forward, that's okay. Right? The ball of your foot rotates. Look. Step, center. Turn to the side. Step, center. Step, center. 1, 2, 3. It's just a basic motion, kind of a hip escape, kind of a step. So you can do that without making too much noise, without bothering any of your other family members. They'll look at you funny, but you tell them, hey, I'm training. Leave me alone. We're stuck in here. Together. Deal with it. Okay? Now go finish baking that bread. Which, by the way, I do a lot of now. Anyways, let's go to now the next drill. The next drill is very simple. It's good for core, and I hope you guys understand it the way I'm explaining it. So, again, not too much space needed. Just don't want to be able to kick anything or hit your head like I almost did on the last drill. Yeah, anyways, whatever. What are you going to do, right? We're stuck in here. Okay, so, look, you're going to lay on your back, right? You're going to extend your legs. You're going to bring them back to your chest. And then you're going to shoot your hips up in the air. Now, there's a couple of ways you can do this. You can put your hands on the floor, right, for support, or you can just do it without your hands. Now, look, out, and then you're going to shoot your hips up and then back, up and then back, right, up, and you can use your hands on the floor, up and back. Just shoot your hips as high as you can, right? If your couch has like a lip on the bottom, this is actually much easier. You can use your couch. Pay close attention. right? Look, hold on to the couch, up, then out, up, then out, up, then out. That's one you can do. Real easy, good for the core, abdominal, hip strength. Just try to shoot your hips up as high as you can and then back, right? Up. Try to get up on your shoulders. That is excellent for core. Now, if you like that one, the next one, just as easy, just a bit of a variation. Everything we're doing is simple, and with household items, you can do these easy techniques. This next one also requires, if you have a partner, use their ankles. If you have a heavy couch that won't move or anything that won't move that you can grab onto, great. If not, sorry, we'll move on to the next drill. But look, so the last one was, again, you can hold on to the couch here, right? And you're out and up. Remember that one? So now this one's just going to go to the sides. Bend and go in here. See? Make a circle with your legs, right? Circle with your legs. And just go around and turn to the side. Boom. Boom. You always want to finish on your side and just bring your legs in. Out, in. But your feet never touch the floor. It's just a rotation, right? You're just doing that with your legs, right? It's real simple. It's a straight out, boom, bend them inside. Straight out, bend them inside, right? It's real easy, right? Here, extend, ouch, extend, ouch. I don't have a lot of room in here, but I'm able to do a few. The count's always 20. You always want to do 20 of everything, right? The upper body stuff, the core stuff, all you want to do is 20. Now I'm going to show you a sit-up that's easy, simple, and efficient, right? So pay close attention to this next one. So this next one is real simple, real easy. Easy sit-up to do, right? So people often make a mistake by shooting in that direction, aiming for that direction. That's not the way you want to aim for a sit-up, right? You don't want to come up and look straight ahead. Too difficult. Instead, you should shoot straight up to where you're looking, right? Now you can do this one of two ways. You can cross your ankles like you're in guard, right? Right? Or you could just keep them open, right? In a V formation. I like to do guard. Simple, right? So instead of this, you're going to do a cross formation, right? Cross formation with your hands like you're doing a cross choke, right? Now look, real simple. From this position, I'm going to shoot straight up for the ceiling while I cross my ankles, and I'm going to go straight up here, that way, right? My back's coming off the mat, and I'm shooting up. I'm looking straight up. I'm not going in that direction. I'm keeping my legs up in the air like I'm doing guard, and I'm shooting for a cross choke. I'm just pretending to grab, right? But I'm looking up, and I'm aiming up. 1, 2, my back comes off the mat, my butt stays on the floor. Just like that. Breathe. Easy technique, easy to do, no noise, no bothering anybody, no knocking over furniture. All right, I'm going to show you one more, and then you guys go ahead and start it at home, included with the first video that I showed you. Okay, let's do it. Now, breaking fall at home is not a good idea. First of all, if you live in an apartment building, people downstairs will start hitting their brooms up on the ceiling. That's no good. So we're going to do a break fall, stand up, without breaking fall, right? Just the techniques, simple, right? So we're going to start seated, right? We're going to tuck our chin. We're just going to rock back. And look, I want to stop here. I don't want my hips to go back. I'm not doing a back roll, right? I'm just stopping here. From here, I'm coming back up, and I'm putting my hand on the floor behind me. I'm leaning to the side where my arm is posted. This arm is over my knee, is now going to protect my head. From here, I'm going to look underneath my arm. I'm not going to block my own vision. I'm going to form a frame, right? Now, from here, look, my toes. My toes have to be pointing in the same direction, right? If this toe is pointed towards you and the other one is pointed towards there, I'm not properly lined. I need to take this foot and point my toe towards my heel. So my feet are all in the same direction, right? So again, we're going to go ahead, We're gonna tuck our chin, rock back, and stop here. We're gonna use our legs to sit back up, right? So here and there. From here, post the arm. Make sure the toes are all pointed in the same direction, right? Protect. And then from here, you're gonna go ahead and do the stand-up technique. So that foot, the shoelaces of that foot is gonna graze the floor and do like a half circle, right? Take a look, see here? And then I'm gonna stand up and be in a ready stance position. Then I'm gonna sit back down on the floor, so not to make too much noise. Rock, keep your chin tucked. Make sure you're able to see between your legs. Never lose sight of your enemy, right? Here, make sure the toes are lined up, right? And step. I have 3 points. I'm in a tripod. From here, I readjust. Easier way to practice this is to start in this position and do 10 in a row, but don't lose contact with this point, right? So watch, from here, I step, then I reverse, right? This leg, look, grazes the floor, step, then I reverse it. This is similar to one of the drills we did last time, which was the all four sit through, right? There, there. Same thing, except now you're applying it to standing up. There, then back. There, then back. Make sure your toes are lined up in the same direction. This last drill is a good workout, and you should do as many of these as possible. This should be something you do automatically without even thinking about it. If you're sitting on the floor at home, which you probably are, flipping through the channels, with your remote, or playing your little games, like I always do, right? So, commercial break, pause. All right, I think I'm gonna go grab a tasty beverage. Yes, something cool with ice. Perhaps a solid drink, right? So now, look, heading towards the fridge. These are things that you should always be able to do no matter what, right? These are regular day activities. Sitting on the floor, this should be automatic. You should be able to stand up without even thinking about it, right? Usually we all stand up something like this way. This is dangerous, very dangerous, because your face is exposed. Granted, no one's gonna kick you while you're at home, but I don't know. You live long enough with somebody, they might as well give you a Brooklyn boot every now and then. There's nothing else to do except mess with your people, right? So always be ready, because all you can do is be ready. Guys, I hope you had fun. And I hope you enjoyed that short video. Hope everyone's healthy and staying safe. We're going through this together. We're always going to be together. And eventually, one day, we'll all be back on those mats. So take care, guys. And I got to go tend to my yard because I also garden now. Yeah, I've got tomatoes, trying to grow them. Very difficult. Very difficult. I might post a baking video.